Welcome back. The University of the West Indies Open Campus will host its annual Independence Lecture on Monday, that's Wednesday, 19th October, at the Methodist Church Hall and Community Building from 7 p.m. This year, Dr. Richard Robertson will deliver the lecture on the topic, Playing Against Nature in an Independent St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Dr. Robertson's presentation will focus on the natural environment, the land, sea and atmosphere within which we navigate our lives. It contends that we cannot continue to play fast with nature and not expect to get burned. The assertion is that we need to learn from our past experiences and those of others, especially our neighbors Haiti to the north and Chile to the south. The lecture examines how the impacts of hazards are related not only to the severity of the event itself, but also to the mitigation measures to put in place and also the socioeconomic circumstances of the persons being impacted. Essentially, Dr. Robertson's presentation makes a case for the greater use of science and technology by decision makers in our society. Dr. Richard Robertson is the director of the EWI's Seismic Research Center at St. Augustine, Trinidad. He is a geologist and volcanologist whose work has been groundbreaking in the study of volcanoes and geology of the region. He is a world expert on the subject of volcanoes and experienced field researcher. The Open Campus extends an invitation to the public to attend this lecture as the nation celebrates 37 years of independence. The two men who have been charged with murder in connection with the death of 10-month-old baby are said to be placed in solitary confinement in the prison after they have been asked to be placed there. The men, Martin Jason James and Ricardo Sheck McPhee, are said to be away from the prison population, with reports stating that both men are claiming that they are fearful for their lives. Earlier this month, the men reportedly shot and killed Zari Lee, shot his father, Mozart Lee, in the chest, pumped 2 bullets in the arms of his mother, and shot another man who was in the yard of Mozart's home. The Ministry of Agriculture, in collaboration with the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, joined the rest of the world in observing World Food Day yesterday, October 16, 2016. This year's theme is Climate is Changing, Food and Agriculture Must Too. According to the FAO, one of the biggest issues related to climate change is food security. As part of the World Food Day observation, the Ministry of Agriculture hosted an agricultural exhibition on Friday, October 14th. The day's activities, which took place at the car park next to the SPG Postal Corporation in Kingstown, featured agricultural produce, arts, craft, horticulture, as well as cultural package. The St. Vincent and the Grenadines Bureau of Standards, SPGBS, joined the rest of the international standards and quality community in celebrating World Standards Day on Friday, October 14, 2016, under the theme, Standards Build Trust. World Standards Day is celebrated each year on October 14th to pay tribute to the efforts of thousands of experts worldwide that collaborate to develop and promote international standards that facilitate trade, spread knowledge, and disseminate technological advances. The Bureau of Standards says standards not only build trust, but connect the world, promote trade, make it easy for people around the world to work together, and set out common rules and parameters so that products can work with each other. Reports state that 2 young men in the Calico area were kidnapped and taken to an area where at least 1 hole was dug. According to Hot 97 this morning, The young boys were held at gunpoint and money was demanded from them. It is reported that one of the kidnapped boys escaped from the hole after stating that one of his relatives had cash. The police are said to have been informed that the young boy who claimed he was kidnapped was held for questioning. The incident is said to have happened over the weekend. For persons who are less inclined academically, the Technical and Vocational Division of the SPG Community College has reaffirmed its commitment to provide the necessary training. Osborne Bowens, Dean of the division, during the graduation ceremony gave the commitment as 75 persons successfully completed a technical vocational training program for employed youths. He said the college will continue to provide opportunities for those students to excel in the technical fields. Mr. Bowen said that the division provides an opportunity for persons who fell out of the formal education system to gain a valuable lifelong skill. The summer enrichment short courses were conducted by the Technical and Vocational Division of the SBG Community College and the Basic Needs Trust Fund. The National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission, NTRC, in collaboration with the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Coast Guard Services and the Fisheries Division, will be hosting the 5th and final free GMDSS radio training session for fishermen and persons involved in maritime activities across the country. The training session will advise the fishermen and other persons of new GMDS system, which was implemented by the NTRC to facilitate communications at sea. Additionally, the training will provide demonstrations on how to use the GMDSS radios, which have the necessary features that allow you to communicate with the GMDSS system and other ships that possess the system. The NTRC will be raffling for free a portable GMDSS radio at the end of this training session, and the raffle will be open to all participants attending the training. The training session was originally scheduled to take place on Tuesday, September 27, 2016 from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Learning Resource Center in Baroli. However, due to adverse weather conditions, the event will now take place on Wednesday, October 19, 2016 at 5 p.m. The location of the event remains the same. All fishermen and persons involved in the maritime activities in Baroli and surrounding areas are kindly asked to register for the event by October 17, 2016. Registration forms will be available at the Learning Center and Community Center located in Baroli. On Friday, lawyer K. Bacchus-Batiste says that she is pursuing the matter of Sir Lewis Troika, presenting proof of his citizenship.
We are absolutely pursuing the court matter. I am just waiting on my clients who are supposed to bring me some additional information, and then we would be pursuing it. There is no doubt about it. I have heard the comments that Mr. Louis has been making. I was out of state, but I heard the comments, and I think they're somewhat arrogant because I'm not... he seemed to be attacking me, which is ridiculous because I'm just doing a job. And on behalf of my clients, I intend to take all legal steps that are necessary. As I have said, we will be filing the particular documents as soon as I, have gathered the other information I'm asking for, which would soon be forthcoming.
The lawyer says the Sir Troika must answer to the people and that she and her team are working on the next step.
I think we would be doing a press conference sometime next week, Divi, so I will keep the general public informed that that is concerned. This is a matter that concerns the people of Central Leeward. He says he's the elected representative and he owes them a duty. I think it's their legitimate right to ask him these questions, and I'm really appalled at how dismissive he was of these people. So, as I said, sometime soon I would be following up with my action, as promised.
Sir Lewis Troika has answered the challenge by K. Bacchus-Batiste, saying, quote, "Go right ahead. I will meet you in court," end quote. Speaking with another media house, Sir Lewis said that he has no time to waste.
Those who have interest in pursuing this matter to go right ahead. I am the legally representative of Central Leeward, and I have been elected by the people on 5 occasions. I speak for the people of Central Leeward. Miss K. Bacchus Brown or Ben Exeter Neither of them speaks for the people of Central Leeward. I am the legally elected member of the constituency of Central Leeward, and the people have been telling me, I've gotten a lot of calls telling me to ignore them and just pursue the job they have elected me to do. So that is the course I will follow. I have no time to waste with foolish people. So let them go ahead and pursue the matter in court, and I would meet them in court. As I have said before, I do not think there is any court of law that would negate or nullify the mandate given to me by the people. I don't know who either Ms. Kibakers or Ben Exeter speak for. I don't know who elect them, the people of Central Leeward, that they say they are acting on behalf of the people. I am the only legally elected member for Central Leeward, and the people have asked me, stay there and do what we have elected you to do, and don't be distracted by people who are seeking publicity or people who want to make a fool of themselves. And that is the course I will follow until I have to I think the time is appropriate for me to make a response to them, probably in court.
More local news when we come back.